Hello, and welcome to Peggy's Plants, your go to place for all things green and growing. Thank you for joining me. As temperatures drop, your plants need a little extra TLC to survive and thrive. So, today I'm sharing 7 essential steps to prepare your indoor plants for cold weather. Shorter days mean less sunlight, and depending on where you live, you may get minimal hours of sunlight. Because most houseplants are tropical, they require a certain number of hours of sunlight. So, as a result, you may need to move your plants closer to windows or consider using grow lights to supplement natural light. Fortunately, grow lights now come at all price points. If you want something aesthetically pleasing like this, it's a little more pricey. There are grow light bulbs that you can just buy the bulb, put it in any lamp. There's options like this grow light ring, which is nice because it has a built in timer as well as a telescopic pole so you can move it upward as the plant grows. And another option would be this clip-on grow light. This one has 2 heads, but I've seen them in 3 and even 4 heads. And the nice thing about these is you can bend them into whatever direction you need. You can turn them on independently, so you can have one off while the other is on. And these are also quite inexpensive. Any method you are able to use to get your plants more lights will be helpful to your plants. Plants grow slower in winter months and therefore require less water. Soil also takes longer to dry out in cooler temperatures, and therefore you need to cut back on your watering frequency. As you're probably aware, overwatering can lead to root rot. So check the soil before watering. If it's still damp, you may want to wait a few more days. I'm someone who believes in using a moisture meter to check when watering my plants during summer or winter, but definitely during winter months. I find it to be invaluable and it has definitely saved some plants. Indoor heating dries out the air in your home, so it's important to boost humidity. You can do this by grouping your plants together, using a humidifier, or placing a tray of water near your plants to keep humidity levels up. To be on the safe side, I use hygrometers like the one shown here to show me exactly what the humidity level is near my plants. Dust on the leaves of your plants can block light absorption, so it's important to clean your leaves. This is easily done by gently wiping your leaves with a damp microfiber cloth. However, my favorite method is using a feather duster to gently go over each leaf. This keeps the plant breathing and photosynthesizing like a champ. It may be time to put your fertilizer away because most houseplants go dormant in the winter or grow very slowly. So skip the fertilizer until your plants begin to show signs of growth again. Your plant's growing season is dependent upon where you live. I'm in Florida, so my plants, as you can see here, are still showing signs of growth quite a bit. So I'm still fertilizing. So pay attention to your plants and let them dictate whether or not you should still be fertilizing. Dry indoor air can attract spider mites and aphids, so it's important to inspect your plants weekly for pests. I find the easiest way to do this is using my camera's zoom capability. I simply zoom in on each leaf as I'm doing here and inspect closely for pests. Using this method, I'm able to see things that I cannot see with my naked eye, and it makes it so that I can detect pests a lot sooner. If pests are found during your inspection, it's important to treat infestations early with neem oil or insecticidal soap. And finally, Keep plants away from cold drafts and hot radiators. Most house plants prefer temperatures between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. I place hygrometers in several areas around my plants to monitor temperatures, especially around windows and vents. That way, I can detect drafts that may be impacting the health of my plants. So that's it. With these 7 essential steps, your plants will stay happy and healthy all winter long. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell for more plant care tips every week. Take care, stay well, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.